I'm here at the Dugdale Center in Enfield town with Anthony Fisher. Hello Anthony.
Good.
It was you that wrote the poem Londinium. Where did the idea come from?
Well, I'm fascinated with the beginnings of things, and I was reading about how London began in 50 CE, and that in 60 CE, Veronica came down and she burnt London. She'd been raped by the Roman soldiers, as were her daughters, and it was revenge. And there's still a thin line of burnt iron right at the bottom of London's archaeology. There's evidence of this happening. I suppose there's ashes there as well. And I thought, well, it's absolutely fascinating to think that something so fragile is still there. And on top of all that, between that and the pavements, is all London's history compressed in a few metres. It's still there. And I just find that concept fascinating, and that's what the poem's about.
Right. What gave you the idea for the exhibition?
Well, a friend, it's interesting, a friend translated it into Hebrew for me. Can't remember why. Then I was thinking, well, I was very pleased, but I thought, well, what can I do with this? I could just look at it every now and then. You know, I don't speak Hebrew, and I don't know any poets who would perform it. So I thought, well, why not have other translations so I can have A1 posters to hang on the wall? It's an export exhibition. Because I've always envied artists and photographers who could hang their work up for people to go and have a look. Poets don't do that. And originally I thought I'd have 5 or 6 translations, and it grew to 10, then 15, and now it's 27 plus English. So it's 20. Here there are 28 versions of the poem on beautiful posters designed by George Barrett, who's a local designer that was introduced to me by the manager, Paul Everett.
Right. And what about the jukebox?
Well, that was a continuation of the idea. So how can I celebrate the sound of language? I was travelling from Enfield into Liverpool Street on the Urban Line train. The carriage seemed to be full of all the languages of the world speaking at once. It was wonderful. I didn't understand a word of it, but it just sounded wonderful. There was a celebration of our diversity and the strength that comes from that. So, it was such a vibrant city. And I thought, well, how can I record this? And I knew the theatre wouldn't like it over the loudspeakers. And I eventually arrived at the idea of a jukebox, and I tracked one down at a reasonable price. It's a reconditioned pub jukebox. And then I've been busy recording, once by Skype, other times people send their iPhone recordings, or I've recorded it. A couple have done professional recordings, and they're all in the jukebox now.
Right. Well, the exhibition's about to start, so we better get along before it.
Yeah. If you can. Have your attention, please.
Don't do that. No.
Quiet, please.
Oh, too loud. Wow.
I have a very short speech. Politicians might not, but I have a very short speech. So I'd like to welcome Madam Mayor, thank you very much for coming, and all the rest of you. It's fabulous. I wasn't sure whether it would be 5 or 50, so perhaps it's 50. It's wonderful. And Londinium was the poem, was first translated into Hebrew by an Israeli friend by Veronica. And I thought, what on earth can I do with it? Because I can't speak Hebrew. And it gave me the idea to have as many translations as I could of different languages, and I thought it'd be 5. In English it's now 26. I mentioned it to Paul, who was very enthusiastic about it, and he talked me into meeting George Barrett. I was very pleased because he interpreted my poem in the design extremely well. I mean, absolutely brilliant. And Londinium celebrates London's voices, its ideas of diversity and acceptance. And I think in Europe, what happened in Brussels and all over the world, this concept of acceptance, not being non-judgmental, being compassionate, is so important, and different languages and education does bring us together. So, thank you, Eric, Jules, Paul and his staff. I hate this because I always forget someone. And all the translators who also those who recorded various voices who asked to translate this here, which is great. And encouragement from Enfield poets, for my children who helped set up and hang the posters, and the grandchildren who can help with the ribbon. Thank you. And of course, without the help and support of my wife Harry, Gary Garden, I'm not sure that I could have seen this through, because it's been quite a task. So, Madam Mayor, I ask you to open the exhibition, please.
I've just got a short speech to make. Forgive me, I'm just coming from another event. I'm going back again after this. Thank you all for inviting me here and to join you here this evening for this Londinium exhibition. It is a pleasure, a great one indeed, to be here at the Dugdale Center to celebrate the 300 languages spoken in London, I understand. Please remember what happened today in Brussels. We should come together and join hands together and be together and try to pray for those people who actually lost their life today and those people who got wounded. We should actually pray for the world, what is coming up. I don't know which way to put it, but I think we all need prayers if people believe in prayers, because there are so many things happening all over the world. We should all be together celebrating, because God has made everyone, no matter what color, no matter what religion or race we come from, we should all be together and enjoy each other's company. This is what this world is all about. Anyway, not to waste your time, I say thank you for everybody who has organized today. I'm very grateful to be here and to see many of you here today. I hope you will enjoy this evening, and thank you. I'm now going to cut the tape and then open this exhibition. Thank you all very much and enjoy yourselves. Right. On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, children. Thank you very much for doing that. Thank you.
I have a carefully planned order, which is going to be turned upside down now. So I think you want to start reading the French. Yes? Yes. Councillor French. Bernie is the next year, and Yasmin is the councillor who's responsible for culture in Enfield. Very important.
Thank you, Natalie. I'm the Deputy Mayor. I'm Bernadette Lepage, and by way of tribute to Brussels this evening, Councillor Brett and I are going to read some of the poem in French. Londinium. Pose ton oreille contre le sol et entends les plaintes de la chair putride, le bruit métallique du forgeron, du charbon, le fabricant de cordes qui fit et tombe, tes yeux piqueront à l'odeur de la fumée du bois, qui couleront à la mesure ammoniaquée de l'urine fétide. Madame Maire, Deputy Mayor, honored guests, loin sous tout cela et sans délit, la trace de la bataille de Boulica. Dans le fer brûlé, rouge et émacié, sépare deux couches de cendres et d'argile, logées au creux des pierres et des dalles, dans le bois, les feux, les terres et les eaux.
Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to be able to join you at this event, and thank you very much for inviting me. I particularly would like to thank Anthony Fisher on behalf of all my colleagues for the tremendous work he does for our borough. Londinium, the multilingual poetry reading that Anthony will share with us is ambitious, captures London's zeitgeist, and is an inclusive contribution involving many people from many cultures. It contributes to our community cohesion locally, but also reminds us we are a world city, stronger for it and more prosperous. On a personal level, poets have a special place in my heart, being married to one, and words are generally of great interest to me. I love Britain's love of the word, with its cryptic crosswords, which I attempt daily, the poems of Byron, the elasticity of the English language, which has enabled this small island to punch above its size in diplomacy and commerce. We are in the 400th year of the Shakespeare and our internationally acclaimed poet. Enfield, with the help of Anthony, is marking this out for us. My challenge to you is, let us create some words that we can get into the Oxford Dictionary for next year if we can from here. There are many unique aspects to Enfield, with a rich blend of cultures, technological innovation, and contribution to theatre. We have our officer here, Paul Everett, who I call our culture czar. I can't see him anywhere at the moment. But yes. So let us all participate in this exercise together. And I've learned so much already from reading in the exhibition. Like, for example, all these years I've known something about the Vatican, being in a Catholic family, but never knew that Latin is not its official language. I learned that here today. So we can always learn something more. So I thank Anthony very much for bringing this lovely aspect of Britain to all of us here. Thank you.
Thank you for the kind words. I would say that my wife, without Valerie, I couldn't have done this, and it's Valerie and myself, with the help from Alan Murray, who run Enfield Poets, so it's not just down to me, folks, at all. Warren, you ready? Warren was able to interpret the Jamaican English into the sound, which apparently is quite difficult, so Warren's going to read the Jamaican English.
Londinium. Put your ears to the ground and hear the shout of the rotting skin. The clash of the smith and wheelwright, twist and stretch of the rope maker. Your eye them are gonna sting with the scent of wood smoke, run with the bite of ammonia from faulted wee-wee. Long under all this runs the mark of Bodicea's revenge. Into the thin red slice of the burnt iron, splitting a line of ash and clear, layered into the stones and tiles, wood, all fires and bones. Now squeezed by north and south, in a mud-soft line canal, the river once nurtured Neanderthal, Homo sapiens, lonely interrants, drifting by for 500,000 years. The first hut 15,000 years ago, now Ton City, and a myriad tongues that tend on all who come, hunter, farmer, and the dispossessed. Thank you.
Thank you, Warren. His daughter laughed at him. She I don't know how old you are, but she'd never heard her dad speak in this level. She laughed at him, Next, Sonia's going to read the Ukrainian. It's interesting enough, her dad, when he came to this area, went to Newgate Street at about the same time as I went to Newgate Street, because I was born in Rochester, and it was about 1946 and 1947. And there's quite a Ukrainian community in this area. So although Sonia was born in Luton, she said she didn't speak English until she was about 7, and it's 5 when she went to school. So Sonia Durrani is going to read the Ukrainian.
Thank you.
Londinium, rekladjet uho do zemlje. Počujte kreke neloje plote, raskanja kovala jevskal maha. Platina je vjazana kanatnika, vaše oči budуть žalate, де запаху деревного дему є плакати, як от укуси аміаку смердечою сечі. Дуже глибоко вітеє правижною землею, осочав щаслив відомсти поєдихи, на тонкі руди та стени заліза, що розутнула жари, попели на вени, які перекладені летами є камінням деревом, жаром залитлим, багаті кістками. Річка заєднала північну і південну частину міста з одномахою відкладкою канатнику. Чи ти будеш, що колись виховали неандерталця і людину розумну, отих самотних протисвітів, що колись мандрували що півмільйонів років. Перша катена, зв'язана 15 тисяч років тому, тепер це місто безлічих мов, що приймає всіх, хто приходить, зі серця фермера недалеких.
Eve Pearce, known for a long time, translated the poem into Doric, which is the dialect of North East Scotland, so called because Edinburgh was posh and North East Scotland wasn't. So Edinburgh was the Athens of the north and the North East was the Doric part. It's not a violent poem, but Eve does sound as though she's boiling the oil to pour on the English when she reads it.
Hello, we'll do our best. Londinium. Put your lug to the ground. Hear the cars of stinking flesh. The clash of wheelwright and brunty. Cast the racks of the towmaker. Your evil nip with the reek of wood smoke. Grin with the stink of ammonia frae old pains. Lang and his fathers runs the milk of Boudica's revenge. In the reeds claffle brunt, splitting a line of ash and clabber, layered in the stains and tiles, wood, old fires and banes. New forest between north and south, in Uri's clabber soft canal, the water, Jens fished up Neanderthal, Homo sapiens, laying garaboots, tuned up by for 500,000 years. The first bothy, 15,000 years ago. Knew a city of many tongues, the tax, wakam, hunters, farmers, the dispossessed.
Thank you. Sorry? Yeah, I hope so. Is it in the machine, Ken? Yes, Ken. Yes, sorry, that machine, not the campus. Yes, it's in there. Is that really? Right, that's it. You can all drink the drink and eat the food. Jelly eels. Don't eat it all. I love jelly eels. No. My daughter is trying to stir something up, I feel. So please, thank you again all for coming, very much indeed. I hope you enjoy the exhibition. Tell everybody, because the success will depend on how many people come and see it. and it is free after all. So thank you very much.
Thank you.